talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie? Let's talk. If you're watching me, you're clearly ready for some news. Real news. Bad news. Bad news. APWU. Our contract is up tomorrow and we don't have a damn agreement reached yet. And I'm sick and tired of it. Yes, I look like a letter carrier, but I'm a truck driver. But our contract isn't ready yet. I don't know how long we're gonna wait. That's me being sarcastic. But we're gonna talk into how long the average contract takes for the APWU. And then we're going to talk about retro pay. People said that they were worried about this retroactive pay, back pay. So we're going to touch on some facts and we're going to touch on some more facts for you. No speculation. Let's talk. All right. So we're going to go back into some times. The length of time for the APWU contract negotiations can vary. All right, ours up on September 20th. Today's the 19th. But the general idea based on recent contracts, the 21 to 2024 contract, the negotiations started around the expiration of the previous contract in September of 2021. And it concluded with a tentative agreement in early December of 2021. The process took about 3 months, approximately 3 months. Then, once the tentative agreement goes into, then they have to finalize the agreement. Giving you some facts. Once they finalize the agreement, that specific agreement says this contract is going to go into effect on this day, from the day the last contract ended, which would have been September of 2021. Now, they also pick a day somewhere in the near future when they will implement the contract. So the contract agreement is set from the day that the last one expired. It ended September 21. I want you to visualize this. I'm painting a picture for you. It ended September 2021. So when they finally came through with their negotiations, it is that day. That's when the contract has to start from. Now they have to find a day that it is implemented full force. Everything goes into effect on another day. On that day, let's just say they negotiated high wages. Let's just say it was June. I don't remember this. Now, when June comes around, that's when the pay, wages, and everything goes up. You'll get your bump and pay, whatever it is they negotiated. The new this and the new that, it doesn't automatically happen. Now, once that goes into effect, they are still going through the process of digging back the money. If you got a pay raise and they did all the good things that they were supposed to do, they're going to go back in time and say, well, from September of 2021, when the last one expired, we have to come up with the back pay, the retro pay for everybody. We're going to get to this retro pay in a minute so you can understand it. Why it's a good thing and it's also a bad thing. Jay going to give you both sides of the spectrum. So the contract before that for the APWU was 2018 to 2021. The negotiations for this contract began before the previous contract expired in September 2018 and concluded with an agreement in March of 2019. So that one took about 6 months when they finally agreed on it. So it took 6 months to agree on, but then after that, they have to implement it. Okay, it goes back, it's backdated to when it ended, but they have a date that they have to implement all the things on the contract. So again, I'm painting a picture so you all can understand where Jay coming from, what it is. All right. On average, the recent negotiations have taken between 3 to 6 months. But once they get negotiated, it takes a while before it gets implemented. So to my APWU people that have been here for a while, they don't worry about it. We're gonna get into this. We don't really worry about it because it's gonna get implemented. But to the NALC people that have been there for a long period of time, the ones that are so concerned is not the people that have been there over 10, 15 years. Well, Jay, that's because they're on the old pay scale. No, it's because they've been through this before. It's true. They've been through this before. They know you're gonna get the pay, you're gonna get the bump. When's it gonna go into effect? Even if Renfro agreed on something January 1st, it ain't gonna get implemented until March, April, May of 2025. I'm telling y'all, and I told y'all the last, and y'all don't like to hear what I'm telling you. You wanna go listen to some hopes and dreams. I'm telling you what it is. Go ask some of the people that have been there for a long time. They're gonna tell you what it is. You can hope all you want. I'm not gonna fill you with false hope. I'm being dead serious. I ain't did it before, I ain't gonna do it now. So now let's go back as far as the retroactive pay. Retroactive pay is compensation given to employees to correct underpayment from a previous pay period. Now, like I said before, if it gets implemented, your contract, we're going to the September example, September of 2018. September 2018, but you don't implement it until September of 2019. Everything that goes in, every hour that you worked in between there, you have to get paid for. They say, oh, no overtime, no this, no that. That's lies. Every moment that you clock in, you're getting paid for. Don't let nobody tell you no other bullshit. Ask people that have been here. I don't know why you would think that you go to work for free. It can happen due to various reasons such as payroll errors, mid-cycle raises, and contract negotiations. Why is it good to wait? Accuracy. Waiting ensures that all discrepancies are identified, corrected accurately, preventing further errors. You want whatever money you got coming to you to be accurate. Lump sum. This is why it's good. Receiving retroactive pay has a lump sum can be financially beneficial, especially if it covers multiple pay periods, which it will. And when you see it on your check, you're going to have that little thing with all the corrections underneath it. It's going to be every single week. It's just going to be a bunch of them. And guaranteed, they're going to take out for everything that you're paying for right now on your regular check. They take that out the lump sum as well from every week. So even if you got like maybe $80 for pay period, I'm just using this example, 2-1, 2-2 and 2-1, they're gonna take everything from your Social Security out of that. They're gonna take your health benefits out of that. They're gonna take your medical. You're gonna take part of your TSP. All of that stuff gets taken out of what you get, every single one, and taxes on top of it. I'm being dead serious. It's not bullshitting and not blowing no smoke. And legal compliance, ensuring all calculations are correct. It helps the employer stay compliant with the labor laws and avoid potential legal issues. Here's my thing, and I'm not gonna really veer off of it. A lot of people don't know how to spend money, and that's truth. A lot of people have no idea what to do with it. You got your taxes in March, April, maybe. We're just hitting October. People were broke before the end of the summer. People get lump sums of money and they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to manage it. People are living above their means at this point. That's a video for a whole nother day, but that is factual. I can't fathom $1,000 a month car note and then saying I can't afford my rent. I'd rather not have a car and a roof over my head. That's kind of my thinking. It's kind of common sense. And then work my way up. There's people that are wasting money on mink eyelashes. $100 sets of nails. Somebody corrected me. I thought they were $60 still. $100 set of nails. $100. It's crazy what people waste money on and then they claim they're broke. Lump sums do nothing. So when people get this, unless you're financially intelligent, this money that you're gonna get when you do get it is gonna mean nothing because people are gonna blow it. Jay's only keeping it 100. I've witnessed it over and over and over and over again. Now, why is it bad to wait for retroactive pay? Financial strain. This money's supposed to be for you guys. It is. And I heard unconscious thoughts make one thing, and I couldn't think of that. And the young man, like I said, is intelligent. He said, the money that you're not getting now should be going into your TSP, and it could be collecting compound interest. He's intelligent. That's a very intelligent point. So it's bad because the money that you could have been making for all these years, or your whatever length of time you're not getting it, it could be invested. And it's not like you can go fight them back and say, hey, pay me this and pay me that. That you can't get away with. Trust issues. Shit. Repeated delays can erode trust between the employees and management and the union, affecting morale and productivity. There is so many people that want to get out of, I know the NALC, they trying to get out of there. There's so many people that can't stand their president. Now, I almost want to thank their president for being like that, because now my president of my union is being more transparent. Do I believe half the things he says? Now, yes, half of them. Before, I had some qualms about it, but being where I'm at, I can see a little bit behind the scenes. He is at least making an effort. You know what he also does? He leaves his comment section open for people to comment. If Renfro makes a video, the comments are blocked because he dead wrong. He dead wrong. Y'all know, you see it. It is what it is. And people don't trust him. How can you still sit there and try to save face when everybody in your union can't trust you? The presidents of some of the locals can't trust that man. And the administrative burden, the longer it takes to correct the error from way back when, the longer it takes before they implement your pay, it becomes more time consuming and more complex for the payroll departments to resolve. Does this happen in just the post office? No, it happens at UPS and every other labor, everywhere that has had a strike, whether it be the railroaders, the United Auto Workers Union, every single place that has a union does go through this. It just feels like it's more strenuous to you because you're part of what is happening right now when it comes down to the NALC. Now, the APWU newer people, they're going to be sitting there stressed. I'll be hearing about this. I'll be making some more videos about this. I'm not going to drag it out. So I ain't going to be saying contract news. No. The news right now is we don't have a contract. It's coming up to September 20th. When there is news, I'm going to put it out there because it's kind of what I do. But what we're worrying about is the trust issues as far as the presidents, the unions, the management when it comes down to the post office. This is one situation where you really can't blame your local management. These are people sitting up top. And you got our people sitting up top trying to negotiate with them. And I saw somebody left a comment, oh yeah, Renfro said that they're waiting for us to get a contract before that they negotiate. I don't know why the NALC president, I don't even believe it's true, thinks that they're gonna wait on carriers to negotiate for truck drivers, for electronic technicians, for maintenance, for clerks, for window clerks, for motor vehicle department, for the maintenance the vehicle maintenance department, and all the other crafts that we cover. We don't just cover one craft. Why would we wait on one craft to do our union, which is complex? A lot of them usually wait on us to see where we go. Don't believe the hype is what it is. Why would it doesn't even make sense just because they have more people now. At one time, we had more people, but due to what? Due to technology, we lost a ton of clerks, a ton of actual physical people because of all the technology that they were able to replace them with. And you Can't replace carriers. So there's a blessing behind that. Someone also said, and I'm just going to address the comment, why am I dragging carriers through the mud? I am not the one dragging carriers through the mud. And if you don't know nothing else about me, you should recognize my family has carriers in them. And I'm not going to lie to them. And the first thing I say, how y'all doing, Postal family? And Jay ain't going to lie to you. How you receive the messages on you. Everybody receives it different, and I respect that. But I told you before, you can listen to the ugly truth or you can go listen to a pretty lie. But the fact of the matter is, right now, APWU is going to be without a contract, and we are going to float on and continue doing what we're doing. And I'm not worried about it. And my family that are carriers, because they understand how it flows, they're not worried about it either, because they know they're going to get a big chunk of money eventually. They just know how to deal with it differently. It hurts. The pockets are hurting, but eventually it's going to come. Once the contract, you guys get your contract done, then you're going to be like, well, when we getting our money? That's going to be the next one. I promise you, you heard it here first. Well, I'm hearing the 5th week of June. There ain't no 5th week of June, damn it. We're going to get our back pay on that day. Don't believe none of that. Don't believe none of that. If anybody come out with a video with that, shit. Nope, nope, and nope. It's going to magically appear. You'll hear about it 1 week, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks beforehand, and it will be on the website first. Then you'll hear it say, okay, yeah, I hear we're getting our back pay in about 2 weeks. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Nobody's going to know way beforehand because they got to wait for the people in accounting to say, we will be done. We've adjusted everything. We did everything for the carriers. We did everything for the APWU. This is when we're going to shoot this information out. I know that was a lot of information that I just shared with you, but it was factual information. It was realistic information, and it's not quite the information that you wanted to hear. It's information that you needed to hear. And trust what I tell you, ain't nobody gonna get no back pay until next year. I said it before and I'm re-saying it again. And then somebody slick in the comment section said, that because how you know you in bed with Renfro? Such childish statements. It's silly. Why you going back and forth with them? It's my channel, I can do that. Pop, 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 pop. This is JH. I still love you. For those that say, I'm unsubscribing, I ain't never asked you to subscribe in the first place. I'm not the one that's begging for subscriptions. I'm the one giving stuff away. I like the turn at the end of it. It makes me feel like I said something. It's kind of a part of the animation. Hold on. Let me do it again. I'm not the one that's saying, I don't know what I just said. And then I turn. And I'm out. That was dramatic, wasn't it? I like that. All right, I'm shutting it off.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.